guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite Goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 2020. It's 10:59 in the morning right now. Hindi ako sanay kapag umaga. So, I'm still doing many things and I'm still going to read for you. I think I fell asleep early last night due to, so much errands and it is raining at night. And yeah, basically, maybe that's why. Yeah. But I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Because, it's Saturday. I'm supposed to, wake up late. But I woke up like 6 something. So it's so. I don't like it. I don't get enough rest. Anyways, we'll start filming again as usual. That's what we do here. And yeah, basically we need to learn every day. So it seemed he could not endure another moment in the same city as Klein. By the way, we're on to page 149 and 150 of the book Mastery, and required complete freedom to operate on his own. Even though Budapest was somewhat of a medical backwater at the time, his friends felt completely betrayed. They had staked their reputations on supporting him, and now he had left them in the lurch. In the Budapest hospitals where he now worked, Semmelweis instituted his disinfection policies with such a rigor and tyrannical intensity that he cut the mortality rates but alienated almost all of the doctors and nurses who work with. Are we okay, guys? More and more people were turning against him. He had forced upon everyone his novel ideas on disinfection, but without books or the proper experiments to back them up. It seemed that he was merely promoting himself or obsessed with some fanciful idea of his own creation. The vehemence with which he insisted on its truth only called more attention to the lack of scholarly rigor to back it up. Doctors speculated about other possible causes for his success in cutting the incidence of childbed fever. Finally, in 1860, under pressure from colleagues. So, let's just continue. Tinawag lang ako, guys, kasi I have to eat some cake for my soul and some spaghetti for my, long-term success. Just kidding, guys. There's, my friend, it's her birthday, and yeah, thank you for the food. I'm currently drinking a coffee right now. Let's continue, guys. So, may mga ano lang tayo. Tinatawag tayo sa labas. Okay, may mga konti tayong errands. Okay? So, finally, in 1860, so, ito na. Let's continue. Ang dami-dami nating cut. Diyos ko, ang daming ginagawa. Daming interruptions. Wait lang, guys. Okay? Take a deep breath before we start. Dinala ko pa yung book, ha. Nag-effort pa ako, ha. Yan. Effort. Kailangan natin yan sa buhay. Okay? So, finally, in 1860, under pressure from colleagues yet again, he decided to write the book that would explain his theory in full. When he was finished with it, what should have been a relatively small volume had ballooned into a 600-page diatribe that was nearly impossible to read. It was hopelessly repetitive and convoluted. His arguments would turn into polemics as he enumerated the doctors who had who had opposed him, and who were therefore murderers during such passages. His writing became almost apocalyptic. Hindi maayos yung pagkakaupo ko, guys. Okay. Like, I wanted to look at you, but I wanted to look at you guys, but medyo magulo yung setup natin dito. Wala kasi ako sa proper location. I need to be out in the woods. Just kidding, guys. So now his opponents came out of the woodwork. He had committed himself to writing but had done such a bad job that they could poke holes through his arguments or merely call attention to his violent tone, which was self-damning enough. His former allies did not rally to his rescue. They had come to hate him. His behavior became increasingly grandiose and erratic until his employers at the hospital had to dismiss him, virtually penniless and abandoned by almost everyone. He fell ill and died in 1865 at the age of 47 as a medical student at the University of Padua in Italy letter B na pala tayo, guys. Wait lang, ayusin ko nga yung pagkakaupo ko, lipat ako. Wait lang. Ayan, so for letter B, this is a better position. May mga favorite positions talaga tayo. Yung comfortable, syempre. So, as a medical student at the University of Padua in Italy in 1602, the Englishman William Harvey began to entertain doubts about the whole conception of the heart and its function as an organ. What he had been taught in school was based on the theories of the 2nd century Greek physician Galen, which stated that some blood was manufactured in the liver and some in the heart, and was transported by veins and absorbed by the body, supplying it with nutrition. According to the theory, this blood flowed ever so slowly from the liver and heart to the various parts of the body that needed it, but did not flow back. It was merely consumed. So, wait lang, kumalma kayo, guys. Yan, hindi lang. So, what troubled Harvey was how much blood the body contained, how could it possibly produce and consume so much liquid. So, yun yung mga theory and sets of questions before. Kasi, before hindi pa naman explored yung like the technology now is more advanced. Actually, we have advanced technology way back before. When we talk about the people that are far beyond advanced than us. If you know what I'm saying, guys. So over the ensuing years, his career prospered, culminating in his appointment as royal physician to King James I. During these years, he continued to ponder the same question about blood and the role of the heart, and by the year 1618, he had come up with a theory. Blood flows through the body, not slowly but rapidly. The heart acting as a pump. Blood is not produced and consumed. Instead, it circulates continually. Yan. That's why you need to subscribe on my channel kasi I'm from different dimension, guys. I teach you many different things that are sometimes it's boring, but most of the time you can actually get knowledge from it. Tsaka this is valuable knowledge, guys. Diba? Which is tamad kayong magbasa ng libro. That's why we are doing it all together para hindi tayo tamarin. Gets? And so that we can have small progress every day. You don't need a lot of progress. Diba? We take it slow. So slow. Na, 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 na. We take it slow kasi hindi naman tayo nag-uunahan. Kasi the end result of this life is 6 feet under. Diba? So the problem with this theory was that He had no direct means of verifying it. At the time, to open the heart of a human to study, it would spell instant death. The only means available for research was vivisection, vivisection, I don't know how they pronounce this, of animals and dissection of human corpses. Once the heart was opened in animals, however, it would behave erratically and pump far too rapidly. The mechanics of the heart were complex, and for Harvey, they could only be deduced through controlled experiments such as using elaborate tourniquets on human veins, and could never be observed directly with the eyes. After many such controlled experiments, Harvey felt certain he was correct, but he knew he would have to carefully strategize his next step. His theory was radical. It would overturn many concepts about anatomy that had been accepted as fact for centuries. He knew that to publish his results so far would only stir up enmity and create many enemies for himself. And so, thinking deeply about people's natural reluctance to accept new ideas, he decided to do the following. So, before guys, sobrang dami pa yung... So, noon guys, marami pa yung tawag dito, yung agam-agam nila sa mga bagay-bagay or reluctance because they have a lot of fear and when something is foreign to them or new, it's just hard to accept it, like the truth. Right? So, hindi siya ganon, hindi sila marunong how to face reality. Like yung mga people ngayong era, yung sa atin guys. So, 'di ba nasa 2025 na tayo. So, he delayed publishing the results of his findings, waiting until he had firmed up his theory and amassed more evidence. In the meantime, he involved his colleagues in further experiments and dissections, always eliciting their opinions. Increasing numbers of them were impressed and supported his new theory, slowly winning most of them to his side. In 1627, he was appointed to the highest position with the College of Physicians, virtually ensuring him of employment for the rest of his life and freeing him from the worry that his theory would jeopardize his livelihood. As the court physician, first to James I and then to Charles II, who ascended the throne in 1625, Harvey worked diligently to gain royal favor. He played the court diplomat and avoided aligning himself with any faction or becoming involved in any intrigues. He behaved humbly and with self-deprecation. He confided his discoveries to the king early on to gain his trust and support. Yan. So in the country, he was a young man who had severely broken ribs on the left side of his chest, leaving a cavity through which one could see and touch the heart. He brought the young man to the king's court and used him to demonstrate to Charles the natures of the heart's contractions and expansions, and how the heart worked as a pump for the blood. So yan, meron na silang proof or evidence. Finally, in 1628, he published the results of his years of work, opening the book with a very clever dedication to Charles I, most serene king. The animal's heart is the basis of its life, its chief member, the son of its microorganism. On the heart, all its activity depends from the heart. From the heart, all its liveliness and strength arise. Haba guys, no? Nahirapan din ako. Ang kulit naman dito nung namin.